My sister has been married twice. With her ex-husband, she has a 10-year-old daughter and an 8-year-old son. She is currently expecting a baby, 6-ish months along, with her current/second husband. Second husband is BIL mentioned in the post. My sister and her ex-husband's marriage ended during her second pregnancy in reality. They were together for several more months in an effort to make it work, but they were never really in love. I believe this is somewhat relevant later, and I don't think they ever really liked each other, but both loved the children they shared. The marriage ended, and my sister started dating soon after. She met BIL a year after her divorce was finalized. At this point, the kids were 3.5 and 1.5. Problems began when my sister and BIL moved in together after 6 months of dating. BIL did not like seeing the kids' dad around. The kids' dad would pick them up for his custody time, would show up to preschool plays and meetings. Then BIL got annoyed one day when he found out my parents had run into the kids' dad and spoken to him at random. He said nothing for ages after my parents mentioned it. Months and maybe even more than a year later, when I think back on it, he brought it up and told us all how offended he was that we were still friendly with the kids' dad, and he said this in front of the kids. When my sister and BIL got married, he became visibly frustrated when the kids wanted to invite their dad. He wasn't invited, but he was annoyed that a 4- and 6-year-old wanted their dad there. BIL has this one-sided and self-inflicted competition going on with the kids' dad for the role as their dad. He has tried encouraging the kids to call him dad, has asked my sister to go to court and get Father's Day split/shared or alternated in some way so he can have them too. I believe my sister allows this because BIL is the first man she has been in love with, and she's letting it blind her. BIL complains frequently that the kids treat him like a stranger or like a teacher they have to respect but don't like. Yesterday was my other sister's birthday, and we were at her house. My sister's kids were telling me about their dad and what was going on with him when BIL demanded to speak with me and tore me a new one for disrespecting him with talk of the competition. He told me he is my sister's husband and the kid's real dad, and I should stop the disrespect. I told him to quit being such a man-baby and accept that he has stepkids and they have a loving father and that others are allowed to be on good terms with their father. He called me some names and said I owed him a lot more respect than I was showing him by saying that to his face. AITA?